Hello there. You look vaguely familiar. Was you the one that was dancing in the hallway a little while ago? When was it? Tuesday? Wednesday, that was it. No? Oh, okay, I just thought you looked a little bit familiar. You sure it wasn't you? Wednesday? No? Okay. Mistaken identity, never mind. Anyway, I'm here to do your cranial nerve exam, okay? So it's going to be nice and relaxing. Nothing difficult about it. I'll be running you through all the different steps as we go, okay? So get lovely and relaxed, and we'll have a enjoyable examination. Ready, lad? Okay, I've been doing this a very long time, so don't worry about anything at all. Okay, so let's make a couple of notes here. Okay, if you can open your mouth for me, we're going to start by looking inside your mouth, okay? So nice and wide for me. There we go. Keep it open wide. And can you say ah for me? Ah, keep going. Ah. Okay, lovely. Everything looks lovely and symmetrical, which is what we want to see. Now, if you could stick your tongue up into the roof of your mouth for me, can you do that? But you can. Okay, so nice and wide again. Stick the tongue into the roof of the mouth, so have a good look underneath. And that's fantastic. Now, can you put your tongue into your left cheek for me? Just so I can see the side of your tongue. There we are. And into the other cheek, the right side. That's fantastic. And there we go. Okay, wonderful. Actually, just as a final check, could you stick your tongue out for me as best you can? Okay, that's wonderful. You have quite a long tongue. Okay, that's fantastic. Nothing wrong there. I don't expect to find anything wrong, so everything's great. Okay, so that's the first of the many checks that we'll be doing today. All right. Okay, we're going to check in the accessory nerve, as we call it. All I need from you is to shrug your shoulders for me and keep them up by your ears. And is that difficult at all? Feels okay? Okay, now can you relax for me? That's wonderful. Now in a moment I'm going to be asking you once again to shrug your shoulders and to keep them there. I'm going to be trying to press them down, and I want you to keep them up by your ears as best you can, okay? Right, so first of all I'm going to be placing my hands on your shoulders. Is that okay? Alright, just like so, okay? Now I want you to shrug your shoulders and keep them there. That's wonderful. And now resist me pressing down, okay? So try and keep your shoulders up as best you can, okay? So show me these really strong muscles that you have. Okay, so I'm going to be pressing down now. Resist. And there we go. That's pretty good. Stronger than you look. Yeah. No, that's very good. Very good muscle strength there, so that's fantastic. Both sides work even as well, which is what we're looking out for, okay? You're doing really well, so don't worry about a single thing, okay? Okay, can I expect your neck area? Is that okay? Yeah? Alright, so just get yourself lovely and relaxed for me. There we go, you're feeling along the neck. Okay. That's wonderful. Am I causing you any pain at all? Everything feels alright. Yeah. Okay, well, do let me know in case, on the off chance that I may be causing you any distress, even a small amount. I don't want to do that. Okay. Alright. Okay, you just put your chin up ever so slightly for me. Yeah, just a little bit, that's fine, that's wonderful. Okay, in your own time, can you cough for me? Okay, now can you swallow, please? Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, is that okay when I press down? Does that feel? Feels okay. Okay, that's good. Well, you've done very well so far, and I expect you'll be doing very well for the remainder of the exam. Okay, so just another step down. Okay, everything is wonderful. Okay. So I think we're going to go with the Cranial Nerve 8, okay, which is a hearing test for you, okay, but it's nice and simple. Alright. So I'm going to be whispering 2 numbers followed by a single letter, okay. So I'm going to be whispering into one ear, and I'm going to look back at you. When I look back at you, I want you then to repeat what it was that I whispered into your ear, okay. We're going to do the same on both sides. Okay, we're going to do 2 on this side and 2 on this side, and then we'll go and use the tuning fork afterwards, okay? How are you feeling? Are you feeling relaxed? A little bit better? Okay, so 2 numbers, I beg your pardon, and 1 letter, okay? There we go. 28L. 55Z. Okay. 22P. Okay, excellent. One more. Okay. 59Q. Really well done. Okay. Yeah, everything was fine. Okay, you're doing amazingly well. Okay, so we're going to be doing the Renee and Weber tests, which involve using the tuning fork. If you're not sure what a tuning fork is, I'll show you in just a moment. Okay, so this is a tuning fork, okay, and this is a hammer, or a pinger if you like. Incidentally, these are very easy to lose. Yeah. So this will resonate at 528 Hertz, okay, so it's a nice high-pitched sound. Okay, and I'm going to be performing 2 tests as we previously mentioned, alright? So the first test, I'm going to be placing this on the forehead. Yes, I'm actually going to be placing this onto the forehead. It won't hurt a bit, don't you worry about that. And then I'm going to be giving the tuning fork a hit with the pinger. And it's going to be, obviously the tuning fork will make the sound as you heard a moment ago. Now, what we want to know is, does the tuning fork sound, does it sound more or less the same through both of your ears, okay? That's all we need to know, okay? So nice and simple start. Alright, so I'm going to be placing this, if I have your permission, on your forehead like so. Is that okay? It will just be the tuning fork that vibrates, not you, okay? I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Let's move on. Okay, is it okay if I place this on your forehead? Alright, so there it goes, and we're going to give this a tap. Okay, so did it sound more or less the same through both ears? We're not worried if it's a little bit louder on one versus the other. That's perfectly natural, because we do tend to have one ear that's perhaps slightly better at hearing than the other. But what we are looking for is massive changes between one ear to the next, okay? We'll do that again, okay, just to be sure, alright? You're doing really well now, okay? It's not too bad, is it, this exam? It's not too bad. Here we go. So listen out, okay? Here we go. Okay, once again, did the tuning fork sound more or less the same through your left and your right ears? Okay, no, that's absolutely fine, alright. So we're going to make a note of that. Okay, so kind of similar test now, except it's not similar to a kind of different test now, okay? We will be using the tuning fork again, only this time I'm going to be placing it behind your ear, okay? Is that alright? Okay, so this test I want to ask you, or before we do the test I need to explain what we're going to be doing, okay? So what I want you to do is tell me when you hear the tuning fork. So you say now, and when it stops, you say stop, okay? I'm going to take off my gloves for this test, okay? So once again, when you hear the tuning fork, say now, and when it stops, you say stop, okay? So it's nice and simple. Let's get rid of these because they are difficult to get back on, so we just throw them away. Alright, so I'm going to start with your left side, okay? So I'm going to ask you, or I want you rather, to tell me when it starts now, and when it stops, you say stop. Okay, here we go. So. Okay, we'll do the same on the other side. Okay, so tell me when it starts and when it stops, okay. Here we go. Okay, that's really well done. We do have an airplane going over as well, so it's a little bit more difficult than it usually is. So you're doing really well, and just to make sure, we're going to do the same again on both sides, alright? Okay, here we go then. Okay. Oh, I've hit that one a bit wrong. I'll do that one again. Not always the best shot. Sometimes yeah. It's a wonder I got my doctor's license, but never mind. Here we go. Okay, really well done. Yeah, everything was very well performed. So excellent. No worries there about your hearing, based on the tests that we performed there, okay? Well done. How are you feeling? Are you feeling a little bit more relaxed? Yeah. I tend to take a little bit longer than most people to relax into things, but yeah, things can be scary at first, can't they? Alright, so we're going to be doing some facial expressions here. I'll be placing my gloves on just before I end up forgetting, because my memory is not the best. Okay, so facial expressions, we're going to ask you to raise your eyebrows, we're going to ask you to smile with a big teethy grin, puff out your cheeks, those sorts of things. Yeah, it's pretty standard, pretty basic stuff. We do like to check these things, okay? Now when I ask you to pull on these silly faces, medical exams, facial expression, I want you to hold that pose for a while, okay? And then I'll tell you to relax, and then you can relax, okay? Alright, this is the fun part, believe it or not. For me, it's fun for me. You may look a bit daft. Okay, so could you raise your eyebrows for me and keep them there, please? That's right, keep them there. That's wonderful, and relax. And I need you to close your eyes, and then I'm going to be trying to open them, and I want you to keep your eyes closed and resist me opening them, alright? I'll be nice and gentle, so I won't be poking you in the eye. It's only happened maybe a few dozen times a long time ago, so my track record is very good, okay? Alright, so close your eyes for me, and don't let me open them, don't let me open them, don't let me open them. Well done, I'm going to do the same again, okay? So close over your eyes, don't let me open them, don't let me open them, don't let me open them. And there we go, well done. Okay, that's well done. Now, I want you to puff out your cheeks, okay? So, yeah, and keep them as best you can, okay? Don't blow out too hard though, because it can put a strain on your blood vessels and it can hurt, so that's fine. Relax, okay? Relax. That's wonderful. Now I'm going to be asking you to puff out your cheeks once more, and I'm going to be trying to press them in, believe it or not. This is Yeah, this is actually a medical test, believe it or not. I want you to keep your cheeks inflated as best you can. Okay, so puff your cheeks out. Don't let me squeeze them in. Okay, so don't let me squeeze them. Don't let me squeeze them. Okay, that's wonderful. And relax. Okay. Yeah, I had this patient that I forgot to tell to relax, and they went around with a big cheesy grin on their face for about 5 minutes while I was taking notes and preparing some of the exams. Yeah, not my finest moment, but okay, that's fine. Could you purse your lips? And if you're not sure what I mean by that, imagine you was putting on lipstick. Okay, you're a pro. Keep them pursed for me. Okay, you have some nice lips. Probably inappropriate to say that, but let's pretend I never said that, okay? Right, that's good, and relax on those lovely lips. And finally, could you give me a big teethy grin? So I want to see all your teeth. Big teethy grin and keep it there. Good. Okay, that's fine, and relax, alright? Good. Alright, we're going to be doing, let me just make sure I've got that right. Yes. So a couple of questions here, okay? I need you to tell me if you noticed any changes whatsoever in taste, and I don't mean fashion taste, okay? Because you have amazing fashion taste, clearly. No changes. Okay, that's fine. And have you noticed that your hearing sounds different to what it normally does? So on the subject of ears, I'm going to be, if you don't mind that is, taking a look at your ears. First of all looking at them and then just prodding and pulling and poking and doing all sorts with your ears. Is that okay? Alright, so I'm going to take a look with the light here, first of all. So if you could just keep looking forward at the back room. That is a totally not a piece of fabric. Okay. So I'm just going to look at the ears with the light, just examining the back of the ear now. Okay, looks fine. And just looking at the preauricular area, looks fine. Okay, and the pinnae looks good. Okay, the lobule looks fine. That's excellent. Okay, yep, that's fine. That's all I needed to check. Can we do the same on the side? Okay, so again, the same checks that we did on the left side now on the right. And not seeing anything out of the ordinary, so that's fine. Yeah, that looks good to me. Alrighty, so that will do for that. Okay, no worries on there. So as mentioned before, is it okay if I pull at your ears? Yeah, I'll be gentle, I must stress, okay? I'm not going to be, ripping them from your ear, your person rather, okay? Trust me. Okay. So, however, what I need from you is, if it does hurt, which is totally not my intention, do let me know, okay? Okay, promise me? Alright. Good. Okay, does that hurt when I do that? How about when I squeeze there? Does that feel okay? Okay, that's fine. And I'm going to fold the ear here. Does that feel alright? No pain? Okay, and apply pressure there. Does that feel okay? Okay, and if I squeeze the lobule, any pain at all? Okay, do the other side, squeezing the lobule. Any pain? That feels alright. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Really good. Alright. So again, we're just going to make a few notes just to say that how well you're doing, okay? So don't be alarmed. I'm not going to be writing down, anything scary or anything like that. Okay? It can be worrying when you see a doctor writing. Yeah, but no, it's all good, okay? Alright. So can I feel across several areas on your face? Is that alright? Okay, wonderful. So this is going to be to do with the jaw, okay? First of all, I need to do a temple check. So I'm placing my hands very gently on the side of your temples, applying a little bit of pressure, Okay, that's fine. Now, could you open your mouth wide for me? Not too wide that it's uncomfortable, but just wide enough so it's, yeah, no, that's fine, as you are, it's wonderful. Okay, if you can close your jaw for me, see that your teeth touch, but not that they grind. Okay, does that feel okay? It's not painful at all in your jaw. Alright, now I'm going to be doing the same here, so just be feeling around your jaw to start, and then we'll ask you to open and close your jaw if that's okay. Alright, doing really well, okay. Okay, if you can open your jaw for me gently so I don't want you hurting yourself. That's good. Okay, and again, if you can close your jaw nice and gently. Okay, one more time, if you can open your jaw. Good. Open and close for me, please. Okay, and how did that feel? Not too bad, yeah? Okay, that's fine. Did well there, alright? Okay, so I'm going to be checking your jaw reflex with this very long, inappropriately long, I would say, reflex hammer, okay? Yeah, it's ridiculously long, isn't it? I know, it's just, it's ridiculous. I mean, if it was like that long, it would do its job, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So, I'm going to be hitting your jaw with this. Don't be alarmed, because my finger will be on your jaw like so, and I'm going to be hitting the finger. There we go. Yeah, to a bit of a risk there showing you. I wouldn't normally do that, but yeah. So, all I need from you to do is to relax your jaw, okay? So I want you to close your jaw, but I don't want you to clench your teeth. Okay, so I just want you to close your jaw but have it nice and relaxed, okay? I'm going to be placing my finger on your jaw and tapping my finger, okay? Now what I'm looking for is the jaw reflex, so it will move slightly. You've always seen the, you must have seen when people hit the knee jerks, yeah. Similar on the jaw, but the jaw will, you know, move very slightly. That's that slight movement that we're looking for. I'll be very gentle, okay? So you won't experience any pain, okay? Alright, so I want you to keep your jaw closed, okay? But don't clench, don't bite down your teeth, okay? So nice and relaxed, okay? Okay, so I'm putting my finger on your jaw, if that's alright. Thank you. And we're going to give it a slight tap. We're going to do this twice, okay? Okay, that's one. Wasn't too bad, was it? Felt okay? Yeah. Okay, do the same again, alright? So just look on the side of your jaw a little bit here. Okay, and here we go. And there we go, that's wonderful, really, really well done, okay. Okay, that's good. Right, we're going to do the trigeminal nerve sensations, okay. So we have a soft object and a sharp object. Okay, soft object is this Q-tip or cotton wool applicator, cotton bud if you prefer. And I'm just really placing this across your face first of all, okay, just to let me know, I want you to let me know rather, if you can feel it, okay, here we go. Could you feel that okay? Yep, alright, wonderful. So now I'm going to be brushing the cotton bud Q-tip across 6 places on the face, okay? And then afterwards I want you to tell me if it feels the same on both sides, okay? Nice and simple, here we go. Okay. Okay, so that was 6 points. Didn't sound, didn't feel more or less the same on both sides. Yeah, okay. So for the sharp object, we're going to go with my pencil. I'm going to be very gentle with it, okay? So I won't be sticking it in your face or anything like that. Alright. So again, I want you to first of all tell me if you can feel this, okay? Could you feel that okay? Wonderful. So it's again 6 points across the face, okay? Once again, did it feel more or less the same on both sides? Okay, good. Okay, we're going to be doing the follow the finger test now, okay? So I'm going to be about arm's length apart, there we are. I want you to keep your head perfectly in line with mine, keeping the head still as well, okay? So we're just going to be moving the eyes and keeping the head still, alright? So I want you to track the great tips of my fingers, okay? There we go. I'm going to be splitting this into two sides. First of all, this is your left side, and then we're going to be doing the right side after. Okay, good, good, good. Go, well done. I'm trying to confuse you a bit there, but you did really well, okay? Now we're going to do the same on the other side. So again, keeping, tracking the tips of my fingers, keeping the head still. There we go. I'm going to be looking into both your eyes as you track those fingers. Okay, you're doing well. Good. Good. And there we go, we'll leave it there. So you did really well there. And relax your eyes, okay? Was there any double vision during that test at all? Okay. It's fine. Right, I'm going to be taking a look at your eyes, if that's alright, using the ophthalmic scope here. Okay, first of all I'm going to change my setting here just to look at the surface of the eye. We use a magnification setting for that, okay? Yeah, right, so... Okay, so I'm going to shine the right light into your left eye in 3, 2, 1 now. And we're done. And shine the bright light into your right eye in 3, 2, 1 now. And we are done, that's fine. Okay, now I'm going to be looking at the red eye reflex. Okay, so let's change my setting again. So again, I'm going to be shining a bright light into your left eye in 3, 2, 1 now. And we are done. And into the right eye in 3, 2, 1 now. And there we go, we are done. Okay, there is one final check to do, but for this I need to put some eye drops in your eyes. They don't hurt or sting or anything like that. Is it okay? Yep. Okay, if you could just lift your chin ever so slightly for me. There we go. That's fantastic, okay, and again keeping your chin held ever so slightly. And there we go, okay. That's fine. Right, so what I'm going to be doing in just a moment then is turning off my light, okay? And then we'll check the back of the eye, believe it or not. So I've got to change my setting once more here. There it is, okay, that's fine, so we're all ready to go. So I'm just going to turn off this light just for a moment, okay? Okay, so the light off. We'll be taking a look into your left eye to start with. So we'll be shining a bright light into your left eye in 3, 2, 1 now. Okay, looks good. And into the right eye in 3, 2, 1 now. Okay, everything looks fine. Yep. So we checked the blood vessels, the optic nerve, the optic disc. And we also checked the very back of the eye for any signs of any scarring or anything like that, and everything is fine, you'll be pleased to know. Alright, so on to your notes here then, just to explain all that. Wonderful. Okay, a quick visual fields test. Okay, visual fields. So what I want you to do is close over your left eye for me. I'm going to be closing my right. Okay, I'm going to bring my fingers into your field of view like so. And I want you to look at my nose first of all, that's the trick. And I want you to tell me when you see my fingers come into your field of vision. Okay, so looking at my nose, covering your left eye please. There we go, tell me when you see them. Good, and tell me when you see them. Looking at my nose. Good, once again, tell me when you see my fingers. And once more. Fantastic, we'll do the same on the other side. So if you could close over your right for me. I'll do the left. And tell me when you see my fingers. Looking at my nose. Good. Good, one more time. Well done, and finally. Okay, really well done. did better than most people do rather at that, so that's good. So that was a quick visual fields test. Okay. So we're going to do the accommodation reflex. Okay. Now I want you to look at my dinosaur on the end of my pencil. There we are. Keep looking at the dinosaur. That's wonderful. And now look at a point on the back wall for me. Okay, keep looking at any point at all will do. That's great. And back at my dinosaur. Good. And back at a point behind on the wall rather, on the back wall there. And keep looking at that. There we go. That's wonderful. And now we're going to start again. So I want you once again to look at my dinosaur. That's wonderful. And now if you could pick a point on the back wall for me, anywhere will do. That's great. All done. And look once again at the dinosaur. And finally back at the wall. Okay, and relax. Okay, everything is fine. Alright, doing really well. We're getting near the end now. You'll be pleased to know. Or, well, if you've enjoyed it, you probably won't want it to run out, but yeah. Okay, we're going to be doing a swinging light. So I'll place my cap on there, just dim the light, alright? So I'm going to be swinging the light from one eye to the other. Okay, so just looking forward is fine. So we'll be checking a few different things here, but we're mainly looking at the pupils for this test, okay? Okay, I'm going to get a bit closer now. Nice and close, there we go, keep looking. Wherever you want to look is fine actually, don't have to keep looking forward. Okay, just remain nice and relaxed. Okay, doing really well. We're nearly at the end of the examination now. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to give you a moment's rest now, so look away. Just get the moisture returning to the eyes, okay? Alright, so you've done really well. That's excellent. Okay, now we're going to be checking your pupillary reflexes. Once again, I need to dim the light, okay? So. Okay, so we're going to be checking your consensual response, okay? So I'm going to be placing my hand on your nose, is that okay? Okay, now what I want you to do is to pick a point again on the back wall. Okay, so I'm going to be placing my hand like so, so pick a point on the back wall for me. Okay, keep picking a point, keep looking at that point rather. Okay, it's good. Good. Okay, that's wonderful. Now I'm going to be placing my right hand on your nose. Okay, we'll do the same again on the other eye. So this is the direct and the consensual, direct, consensual, direct, consensual, finally direct, consensual. Okay, wonderful. Okay, I'm going to pop the light back on so I can see what I'm doing. Again, everything is fine there, okay? Right, so I'm going to do a quick visual acuity test, as we call it. I'm going to be using the eye chart here, okay? Okay, so just a quick test, okay? So you can cover your left eye for me, and I want you to tell me what the letter is that I point to, okay? So with the left eye closed, tell me what the letter is. Okay, now close over your right for me. Okay, let's take a step forward here. So we're going to be concentrating on the middle size or medium sized letters in the middle here, okay? So with the left eye closed, please, tell what the letter is. Okay, now close over your right for me, tell me what it is. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad at all considering the vision, your current vision. Okay, so you did well there, alright? I'm pleased enough with that. That's fine. Alright, have you experienced any changes in smell recently? Okay. Just a quick inspection of the eyes then. Okay, and then we are done. Alright, so you've done really well. So again, just looking wherever you want to in spine. I hope you've enjoyed the exam and found it helpful and relaxing. Everything is wonderful, okay? So there's no reason for any concerns or anything like that, okay? So just remain nice and relaxed for me. You've done really, really well. I'm really proud of you today. Okay, and if you have any issues at all, you can always pop back and we'll be more than happy to take a look at you, okay? But for now, I'm going to say goodbye. And well done on a very successful examination. Alright, all that's left to say then is for you to take good care of yourself, okay? Alright, bye bye now.